Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Twitchy94. For those of you who, might have subscribed 2 years ago, I am finally getting back into One Piece. I am way overdue. I think at this point I'm like almost 30 chapters behind. But tonight will be the first of 3 consecutive live streams at least. So I'm going to read chapters 1092 to 1102 today. It's going to include Kuma's backstory in full. So I'm probably going to cry, but that's okay. And then I do know that there's some Gorosei stuff with Saturn specifically. And then later on, I do know a couple of spoilers for the past 30-ish chapters. It's been almost a year since I last read this series. So I don't see anyone in here now, but that's perfectly fine. I am just going to get right into it. Might have some friends joining me later, but as of now, it's just going to be me and my lonesome. So chapter 1092, Kuma the Tyrant's Holy Land Rampage. Jinbei being smushed by giant cuddly remoras. Mary Joie the previous day. He's finally climbed up to the top. The invincible slave has returned. Soldiers, stop him at once. We can't. He's unstoppable. Ah. Huff, huff. He's hell-bent on reaching his destination. Whatever that is. Huff. Ursa shock. Oh, okay. So he might actually have some of himself inside of there still. What do you think you're doing? First the revolutionaries, the other day, now this. You must answer for this historic destruction, Kuma, says Akainu. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. Clank. Oof. Stupid celestial dragons. These soldiers are worthless. Akainu! I'll have you know that last night I ordered the lobster, and they had the gall to tell me they were out. This has never happened before. What's become of Mary Joie's food supply? That's not the most important thing! I've been brutally injured just now. Hurry up and put that tyrant slave Kuma to death. Listen up, Kuma. Huff, huff, bzz. If we can't maintain control of you, then we certainly can't afford to have you on the loose, where you can be a danger to the public. You lost your free will long ago, I'm told. So if you're no different from a dead man, huff, huff, then where do you think you're going? Hellhound? He punches another person's face off. Half of a face. Bruh, Akainu needs to stop. Well, at least you bleed like a man. Slump. Not so fast, Kuma! He's trying to run away. Oh, his leg! Oh, God. Bark all you like, but Kuma's mind will not return to him. Okay, flashback to his conversation with Bonnie. He volunteered to be reborn as a weapon of war. Liar! He would never choose to do such a thing. He would never. Hey, where did Kuma go? He would never leave me behind. You let him escape? Some fleet admiral you are. Where would you go? A mere puppet with no mind or will left. Egghead, New World. Growl! Destroy the sea beast weapons. Glub, glub, glub. We've landed on the Fabrio phase. Secure the whole island. Admiral Kizaru has already breached the Labo phase atop the clouds. I can see why you're the man who defeated Kaido. Okay, going after Luffy. Very powerful stuff. However, I must ask, what brings a pirate like you to step in and protect a man like Vegapunk? That's what I'm asking. Why do you want to kill the Apple Man? What an idiot. I don't want to. Huh? Wheeze, wheeze. Man, how far away did he fly? Oh, God, he's got a sniper rifle in the back. Luffy probably can't even see him from this distance. He can obviously see the celestial jewel attack that's about to come in, but still. I don't want to kill him, obviously. I've known Vegapunk for a long time, so I'd appreciate you staying out of this. Acceleration is power. Grung, 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 grung. Scream! Luffy puts a hand up. Blah! Okay, he does a kick. Huh? I've completed the Vega Force 1, a giant robot, the dream of mankind. Well, so much for that robot. Ah! Oh, God. Luffy! Ah! Down goes the Going Merry. Or Thousand Sunny, sorry. I'm rusty on One Piece, guys. Give me a break. Huff, huff. Frankie, Bonnie, run! Why? The Vega Force 1's about to... Yeek! Whoa! Damn it. No! Our robot of dreams! How dare he? Is Sunny all right? Straw Hat got knocked clean away. Kizaru, you monster. Look how big you are now, Bunny. Kids these days grow up so fast. Didn't you hate Dr. Vegapunk for what he did? Well, there's an assassination order on his head now. The situation's changed. My wrath has a new target. Yep. Age skewer. Careful. I'd rather not hurt any acquaintances outside of my mission parameters. Tap. Oh, God. There she goes. Hey, wait, not that way! Boom! Bonnie! Curse you, Kizaru. Radical. Huh? Where'd he go? Unless... Oh, the Stella's in trouble. Come in, control tower. Click. Gotcha. Usopp? Control tower, Labo phase. Frankie, you okay? We heard a huge blast out there. Eureka! The code is cracked. Really? In your face, York. What? Damn it. No. Stupid geniuses. Frankie, we can lower the barrier now. Are the Vega Force 1 and your ship around the back now? About that. Your escape plan is a failure, Vegapunk. I've blown your so-called giant robot of dreams to smithereens. All right, this is a double spread. Whoa! Luffy is huge. Again. Yeah! Kizaru! When did you get here? Yeah, we're goners. Please understand. This is very difficult for me. I'd rather not draw it out. Kaboom? Ah, that hurt. Whew, that was a bit spicy. He got grabbed. Nani? There he is. So this is the thing you do. Thanks for knocking me all the way down, jerk. Almost thought I was gonna die going through that barrier twice. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, the armor's waking up. I wonder if that... Obviously, it's from the Lost Civilization, but I wonder if Nika, and by extension, the Drums of Liberation, is sort of the heartbeat necessary for it to operate. All right, let me get a quick swig of water, and my backup camera went down. I definitely did not take it off, so I don't know. That's weird. Anyway. All right, let me take a quick peek through the chapter again. God damn, Kuma lost a leg, lost half of his face. I wonder what's the One Piece equivalent of souls. And I ask that because I'm reacting to Undead Unluck on my dual reaction channel with Vante, Mugen Eclipse. And souls play a large part in that series. Because as you get more advanced and, what's the Ship of Theses? I think it was from WandaVision. Vision was talking about. After how many replacements of something do you no longer have the original thing? So the Ship of Theses was constantly being replaced by wooden planks, and at a certain point it was not the original ship. So with Kuma, how many artificial enhancements or mechanical additions can be made to him before he is no longer himself? Where does his soul reside? Is it his brain? Is it his heart? There was that thing that Bonnie was looking at kind of in Dr. Vegapunk's lab that looked kind of serene. I think maybe it was his memories. So maybe as long as that still exists. Man, Kizaru is a problem. All right, let's get into 1093 next. And guys, I do read on the single page spread, so I do not in any capacity read on double spread unless there is a double spread, but I did that for the last 2 pages. All right, this is an adorable cover story. Chapter 1093, Luffy versus Kizaru. Reader request Tarsier Brothers stealing Kobe and Helmeppo's eyewear. That is really cool. Luffy? Well, this is no good. Now. Whoa! Let's not get carried away! Look at him fly! Hurry, let's run for it now. He literally moves at the speed of light, Luffy. That is pointless. You should have held on to him, actually. He probably would have got out of the way. While Luffy's holding off Kizaru. Where are you going, Atlas? I'm going down below to take control of the pacifistas again. Otherwise, we'll be zapped by their lasers as soon as the barrier is down. That's the best idea. Because for the moment, there's no higher authority here than Vegapunk. Whoever controls the pacifistas win. You're wrong. Not quite. I don't know why it keeps... Whatever. You're going to see my big old face here. That's fine. Wait, Atlas. I'll go with you. Huh? What makes you think you're allowed to do that? Says himself. The whole thing is happening because people are after your life, man. But listen, Frankie, it seems like Bonnie is down below now. She's alive? Glad to hear it. Kizaru kicked her right into the barrier, so I was worried. How does a grown man like you let her get kicked? Good question. Sorry, my bad. I'll go help her as soon as I can. But the barrier? This is Sanji speaking. If Bonnie needs to be rescued, I'm there. We picked up all your so-called luggage for you, Vegapunk. Building A, 2nd floor. I'll head toward the rear exit. Let's all meet up there. Below, in the Fabrio phase. Stay away from the center of town. We believe that the pirate Jewelry Bonnie is there. Oh, God. She's lurking somewhere. Just watch out. Darn it. She'll tweak your age. Now, where'd she scamper off to? Huff. Huff. Damn it. Find her and take her out. I've spotted Sentomaru. He's burned to a crisp. Sentomaru. Alright. Oof. Sentamaru? Huff. Huff. Bonnie. Run before the Navy gets here. Sentamaru? What do I do? Can I manage to stay hidden until it all blows over? Labo phase. What's that? Are you fighting, Zoro? Clang. Ching! You want help? Just focus on Kizaru, man. Wheeze. Huff. Clang, clang. And I do not care the fact that Lucci is keeping up with Zoro. Don't care. You can push your agendas. I don't care. If this is the best you can do, I wouldn't expect to get a shot. I wouldn't expect to get a shot at fighting our captain. We'll see. But the number 2 of an emperor of the sea is more than worth killing on his own. Shing! Seem to be falling towards the ocean. Shung. Yasakani, sacred jewel. Ah! There's multiple Kizaru. Amano Kumo sword. Wow! Yow! Gumu Dawn Whip? That's cool. That was a hollow. Which one's the real one? Oh, he's making hologram versions of himself. Makes sense. Tricked ya. Gumu Dawn Stamp. Oh, he went through all of them. Most of them. Did I get the real one too? Eek! Yeah, you tricked me! Ah, Luffy! That's strange. Wherever could Vegapunk be? Huh? What, in the Jetsons? Wait, hang on. Let me in too, Vegapunk. What's gotten into you? You look crazy. Don't you dare touch her, Navy. Hang on, Bonnie. I'm coming to save you. I won't leave that poor little child behind to die. Apple Man? Don't go into the open. He'll kill you. And where do you think you're going, Vegapunk? Herb? Die burns! I'll go too. Lilith, use General Frankie to carry the ship. Okay. The coast of Egghead. Alert. Dr. Vegapunk has descended from the Labo phase. Partially deactivating Frontier Dome. Reactivating soon. Shunk. Attention all pacifistas. Vegapunk has new orders. Wipe out all Navy sailors. Shing! On this island. Wow, there's a lot of boxing in this chapter. Jesus. Alright, so Kizaru is using his light to produce holograms, which makes sense because that's what holograms are. Luffy seemingly more proficient with his Gear 5 giant form. What else? Sentamaru saved Bonnie at one time. I don't know why. I know that she was really close to Vegapunk, and then obviously he was too. And then Dr. Vegapunk, the old Apple Man, is going towards her. Okay. All right, nothing too crazy other than that. So let's get to 1094. What a color page. 103 Mercy's Dragon Damnation. Whoa. This Zoro's clan? We got his sensei. We got the original Smith or teacher. Quina. Zoro. Is that Zoro's dad? Fox. Obviously the guy from Wano. I forget his name. All right, that is an incredible double spread. Thank you, Oda. All right, but back to the single page. Wipe out all the Navy sailors on this island. Chapter 1094, Five Elders, Godhead of Science and Defense, Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Was that an order from Vegapunk? That's not good. Beep, 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 beep. Stay away from the pacifistas! Aye! Ah! Huff, huff. So, does this mean Vegapunks come down from above? Up there! Search for Bonnie, Atlas! Bonnie! How is this thing driving straight down? We should be falling. By their nature, island clouds would clump together. Bonnie, where are you? The tires of the Vegapunk are made of island clouds, which means we will not plummet off. I found her. You did, Sanji? When has my lady radar ever been wrong? That sounds very unscientific, but I'll take it on faith. Thanks, pal. Only problem is, this tank ain't up to speed. I gotta go check on her. Dun, 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 dun. Sanji! Bonnie the pirate's over there. Good thing the pacifistas are on our side now. Okay. Naval man, I think. Check. I see jewelry Bonnie. NDE. Near-death experience. You gonna turn him like super old? Oh, God! Ooh! That would scare the living shit out of me. Hey, what's wrong with you two? I saw the river Styx. Get back here, Bonnie. No escape for you. Huh? Why? Navy HQ Vice Admiral Bluegrass. I can control an individual regardless of anything else. As a driver with the ride fruit, I can take a ride on anything. If I kill you, will that undo the curse you put on our soldiers? I don't know if I'd risk it, but I don't think you really care, Bluegrass. Dad, give back their proper ages. Kaboom! Come on, Bonnie, don't start spacing out now. Oh, Kuro, leg. I heard about how Kuma's your old man, but you gotta be smarter than this, or else you'll... Yeah! Otter Hammer. Let's just get out of here. Sanji, Bonnie, get on. Vegapunk? The pacifistas are on our side now. We're heading back up. Labo phase. Gagak. Boom, bam, ba 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 ba. Listen, I'm sorry, but if I spend all my time on you, I can't fulfill my mission. Huff, huff. Yeah, but that's my mission. Wheeze, wheeze. I can't have that. Hey, wait up! What's that? Shiver? What is this unearthly presence? Hurry, hurry. It can't be. Pacifistas, stand down. Oh, I'm so excited to turn the page. What's this? The pacifistas aren't escorting us anymore. Hey, follow your orders. Why? The only thing above us on the authority hierarchy is the Five Elders. Whoa. A magic pentagram? We're introducing magic into the series now? It's probably devil fruit, but even still. This is odd. Let's hurry on up. Something is coming. Alert to all units on location. Saint Saturn of the Five Elders is disembarking on Egghead. What? The Five Elders? God damn, what is this thing? Commodores and below aren't even allowed to have an audience with him. Ah! What's with that explosion? The Five Elders. They've come all the way here? Five what? They're the highest authority in the world. Say what? We've got to get out of here. Hold on tight. Okay, that pentagram looks fire. Something's coming out of that circle. What is that monster? Don't say it. I have a feeling that's ding. Oh, God, he just got sniped. Why? Ah, the surface. It has been such a long time. Highest authority in the world, 5 elders, godhead of science and defense, St. J. Garcia Saturn. He's a spider? Maybe? Interesting. Okay. What is that horrible thing? Up above, watch out, the island clouds. Oops, so close. Kizaru! Rawr! Huff, huff. Stop right there, Kizaru! You must be reaching your limit by now. Please, Luffy, do something. That's what I'm... Oh, boom. Ah! Gumu Gumu? Huh? Star Gun. He's... I don't really understand this panel. I'm gonna be completely honest. He's... I think he punched Kizaru? I see, like, the arm reaching out, but this is kind of hard to read. Anyway. Oh, he punched through him just like Kaido. That's why. I'm seeing stars? That's my limit. Luffy. Nika. Bakum. I was so thankful I've, like, glazed my eyes each time that I've seen this particular form of Jay Garcia. This is crazy. Alright, Luffy falls down. Alright, I think... Is this a double spread? Yes, it is. You okay, Vegapunk? Atlas, are you hurt? I'm fine. Saint Saturn. Indeed. I thought we already had you killed, Vegapunk. I gave you an order, Vegapunk. Bonnie, no! He must not have any will left. But that'll mean Kuma is... Stab. Saint Saturn! She's crying. Oh God, this weird crab spider thing. Gross. Spider-Man? Yeah, you got it, Vontae. And again, it's like the godly mythos, apparently in Japanese mythology, to where they kind of had a ring of clouds around their outer edge. And then he's got the horns, much similar to kind of like Kaido and that whole beast pirate situation. Oh, he punched Kizaru's head in that panel. That's why I saw his arm. That was weird. All right, and obviously this is not his final form because there's going to be a higher form. But Bonnie's attack near-death experience, oh God. Nightmare fuel. All right, let me get into 1095 next. I think this might be where the Kuma backstory starts, so I will take a quick swig of water and be right back. All right, I meant it. That was very quick. All right, so next up, chapter 1095, Better Off Dead in This World. Reader request Buggy chasing after a squirrel monkey that stole his trademark nose. Again, adorable. Saint Saturn has disembarked. All units but Vice and Rear Admirals maintain distance from the island center. Avert your eyes from his holy form. What? When did he come ashore? And how? I've only seen them in portraits. What are those flashes of lightning? The admirals themselves will act for a single celestial dragon, and these are the pinnacle of those gods. You mean one of them came all the way here from Mary Joie? Lightning. Bonnie, what have you done? Saint Saturn! She stabbed the elder. That man stands atop the very world itself. Ready your weapons. Bonnie, pipe down, you insects. If I were afraid of her sword, I would have avoided it. Whack. Grab. But, oh god, Sanji. I don't know what his power is. Did the blood vanish? He's got a healing factor. Seize Vegapunk's group now while we have the chance. Wait, you fools. Don't be hasty. They cannot escape. Just ready your weapons. Yes, sir. This is rather sluggish work by your standards, Kizaru. I'm sorry. I failed you. And I don't think I'll be mobile anytime soon. I think I can understand why. Luffy, old man. Sack of skin form. Let us see. Oh no! Zoro. Oh, Frankie. Well done. He punched Luffy. Strong right. Boof. I see. A pirate crew that cooperates. So even the guys who rule the world want our captain's head, huh? Gah! Irk. Straw Hat Luffy. Jewelry Bonnie. We failed to anticipate your presence here. But if your fate is strong enough to escape this desperate situation, I would very much like to see it. And you, Vegapunk, your betrayal is most disappointing. But your great service to our military is appreciated. Which of you should die first? Tell me from least to most painful. I want you to die with nothing but regret for your rebellion against the world government. Why is it that human beings feel the need to do what they are explicitly forbidden from doing? Irk! Ah! Yamaro! Can anyone else move? No, I can't. It's like I'm being held down. Conqueror's hockey, kind of. If this is not science, then it must be devil fruit powers, or that. Oh no, Bonnie, you killed my father, Saturn. Kuma, you mean? He was born into a slave caste, the descendant of a clan that once committed a grave crime against the world. Okay, so maybe similar to King's race, given the pigmentation of his skin, and he might have had his wings cut off. So if he had his wings cut off, and that's what I'm about to get into, oh my goodness. The last survivor of the extinct buccaneer people. Bonnie, ever since I was a boy, I wanted to be a hero who could save the imprisoned and suffering. Just like Nika, the warrior of liberation. Aim for the head, men. Nika? That's right, he's my idol. He appears from the blue with laughter and this rhythm. Da-dum-dum-dum. 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 Bonnie, leave her alone. She's still just a child. Was spoiled on that. We'll get to that later. Will he come and free me too? Of course. 47 years ago, South Blue Sorbet Kingdom. Wah! Wah! It's a big, healthy boy. Congratulations. I'm so glad you've come out to see us, Kuma. Doctor, his blood? Don't worry, I won't speak a word of it. He's a healthy boy. I'm sorry, Clap. Run for your life. Government agents showed up at the hospital. I'm so sorry. It's me. I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood. Why? But my wife does not. Let her and my son go free, please. It'll be all right, dear. I've got a Buccaneer slave. See his strength for being so young? Why don't you move faster? That hurts. I'm sorry. Where? Stop bawling or I'll kill you. Hi there, Kuma. How are you doing? Hi, Dad. My master is so kind and gentle. I'm very lucky. Your mother's fuck me, man. Your mother's dead, son. She's in heaven now. But I think she's better off that way. Drip. Oh, God. Listen, Kuma, you are strong. You can survive this. Why? I'd rather be dead too. The warrior of liberation will come. He'll show up and save you. Who? The sun god, Nika. He's a legendary warrior whose story is told throughout our Buccaneer heritage. One day, he'll show up and take you out from under the sun to the freedom of the sea. Nika is always smiling and laughing. Bruh, not the slave dad and son. And his rhythm brings laughter to the people. Doom da dome, doom da dome, doom. Splat. Oh, he did not kill him in front of him. I guess we won't know. 38 years ago, West Blue. You have waited 3 long years, so now it is time again for our great sport, the native hunting competition. Our arena this time shall be the unaffiliated land of God Valley, you dark sons of bitches. This place, which has the audacity to name itself the Valley of Gods, possesses ample natural resources. We will hold our customary manhunt here and claim this island for the world government. How dare you? You intend to kill my people for a game? It's insanity. This is our land. Your Majesty. Eek! Your Majesty. Sliced. Man, fuck this guy. Oh ho ho, not so fast, St. Garling. No head starts. He's already struck down the king of the natives? Heavy favorite St. Garling will start with negative 10,000 points. The handicap will make for better competition. Obviously, Oda draws a lot of his characters the same, but golly, if this guy has red hair in the anime, this is Shank's dad. Or at least related to him. In addition to the rabbit natives, we have a selection of problem slaves and criminals to hunt. They've caught the escaped child, sir, the Buccaneer boy. Damn you for running away, drag. You're going to hold all 10 of us responsible for you. If you escape, they'll kill every last one of us. Yeehaw! Wow! Imperial! Ivankov! Yeehaw! Hey, hold it right there. You must be the grand prize, the Buccaneer. Ah, no wonder you're so big. You've got giant's blood, I hear. My bro's pretty big too, huh? Only my face! Hey, shut up. Look at those gloomy, miserable faces. Slave Ginny, slave Imperio Ivankov. Well, I choose life. What about you? Bruh. Why? Why does Oda hurt me? Yeah, tragic already. That's the truth. Jesus Christ. I thought I was already hurt enough with the whole slave storyline in this show. Yeah, there's so many characters. I'm not going to name them all. But hunting them for sport is a special kind of sick. I know Luffy doesn't kill people, but golly, if I was in this land, I'd be bodying some celestial dragons. Bruh. Buccaneer blood, though. Bro, killing that kid's mother? It's gonna be a long stream, guys. Let me get some more water. Okay, I am back. Let's get into 1096 next. 1096 Kumachi. Reader request Zoro lamenting losing a game of musical chairs to chihuahuas in the woods. This is the most One Piece cover story I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Lord. We've already introduced the 13 super rare rabbits. They're worth 10,000 points. We are not going to get a whole hunting of slaves arc. Hell no. There are also 150 rare rabbits. Watch this, children. That trophy will belong to the Man Meyer family. You won't win this one, Garling. You can't do this. It's unconscionable. Wake me up from this nightmare. Human beings shouldn't treat other humans as toys. Not so fast, boys. Obey the rules. No, my child. Meanwhile, there are 200 world noble hunters. One hit kill. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a double spread. One hit kills will earn you an excellence bonus, and we have some very fine prizes indeed for the champion. Ha 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 ha! Not so fast, boys. Obey the rules. Oh, okay, because they shot. Oh, they shot the child. I thought she was just getting upset. And I have to read like 7 chapters more? Damn it. The hunt will begin in an hour. Run and hide, rabbits. Navy headquarters. Why such a remote island? I can't tell you. Please, Garp, just go. We're not certain yet, but we can't afford to take chances. Oh, is this the Celestial Dragon's little field trip? I warned you not to mess with Full-Lead, but who listens to me? That was treasure from Pirate Island. Of course they'll come back to get it. Who leaked that information? Hey, they've got plenty of security, right? Why the fear? Well, the thing is, we didn't think Roger would get involved. Lead with that next time. I'm going. We're finally going to get the God Valley flashback, but I didn't want it this way. Oda said, fuck your feelings, Twitchy. Pirate Island, Full-Lead, New World. The Rock Pirates have already left. They got the jump on us. We got to catch up. Come on. This is a huge deal in the pirating world. God Valley, West Blue, the island's surrounded. I've never seen this many Navy ships before. Huff, huff. Of course, there's no escape. The reality of this atrocity itself will be erased from history. They've concocted this sick murder game to drive off the inhabitants of the island so they can take its resources. Would you believe that the 100,000 rabbits who live on this island will all be dead to the very last man in just 3 weeks? Is this real life or is this hell? But if we can survive the next 3 weeks, we'll be free. Stop dreaming, fool. The total number of survivors of all of these games combined is 0. Huh? But why would they tell us that? Just to give us hope? Because it's the hope that makes us struggle and run. What's so fun about killing people who only fall to the ground in abject despair? Don't waste your time dreaming of salvation in this sick game. We have to escape the game itself. I didn't realize Kuma and Ivankov's backstory or interactions went back this far. That's crazy. And St. Garland already has 100,000 points. Taskete! Is he going for the high value rabbits? Gotcha. Yes, it's off. Thanks for those mighty jaws, my shark fish man friend. Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. The prizes for the event are the key to our escape. Prizes? They've got one of the most powerful devil fruits in existence. It allows whoever eats it to transform into a mythical azure dragon, and also the pawpaw fruit, which allows the user to send others and themselves to distant islands. They're both here on God Valley. This world building is amazing. If any of us can eat them, the dozens of us here can get past the Navy blockade and escape this hell. No, we can't. The prizes are in the center of the island. But I'm a pro at thieving, tapping, and transmissions. 2 weeks ago, I managed to send a message about the island to the outside. Maybe someone heard it. Anyway, for our plan, we're going to need a decoy. I'll do it. Kuma? I'm big and hardy, so I can survive longer. And he's a little cinnamon roll! No! This isn't fair. I'm big and hardy, so I can survive longer than others. I want to pet the rabbits, George. And I don't want to see anyone die anyway. Yeehaw! Well said, Kuma. I won't let them kill you. Let's get off of God Valley together. Double spread. Boom! What was that? It's the rock pirates east of the island. But why? It's not just them either. Oh, they're going after the fruits. There are more ships coming. They're all infamous pirates. Why didn't we hear about this? What do they want? Fire cannons. You waste your time, Navy. Follow me, Rocks pirates. Not so fast, Rocks. Who said I was your follower, fool? Oh, Newgate, not you too. I assume it's finders keepers. They'll be mine. But you can't do anything with them, Lin Lin. She just wants it to sell it to the highest bidder or use it, as a political play, which she does use down the line with Kaido. Don't be so pathetic, Stussy. Same to you, Gloriosa. That's my treasure. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because these Rocks pirates, assuming they survive. Okay, that guy's definitely from Wano. Maybe that's the first emperor of Amazon Lily. Again, guys, it's been a little while since I've read One Piece. I don't remember the name Gloriosa. But given the snake and Boa Hancock and the Amazonians, I'm thinking that's probably one of the first. Plus, they're also like pirate descendants, or not pirate descendants. They have a pirate crew for the island. I just know that fool Rocks will lose sight of the goal. We have to be certain first. Stop acting like you're the leader here. Oh, is that a Golden Lion? I think so. From one of the One Piece movies. Yeah, I think so. I'll blow them all up. Let's just steal what we're after and scram. All these dreamers with their heads in the clouds. I hear Roger's on the move. He's the last man I'll let. Calm down, kid. Today's the final fight, I assume. That's the idea. We'll settle it once and for all. Okay, that might look like a giant. Some guy that, I don't know, he's got a hat and sunglasses on. Oh, all right, another double spread. The Rocks pirates have made landfall. What is the Navy doing? If they lay a single finger on us, reporting in, pirate crews are converging from all over. How did it get out? This was top secret. Their purpose here is unclear. The transmission that she sent. Watch out on the western shore. It's the Roger Pirates. What? This is going to be a wild one. It's been a whole year. Do you have any idea how I've felt all this time? No special privileges for the captain here, Roger. Pull back the sailors and have them guard the celestial dragons. Pathetic. What was the point of a blockade? The Holy Knights will handle this. Right. What's happening? It's Roger and Rocks. This one might be too much for us. Help has arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Woo! We're saved! Tell me where to find Roger. He does not care about you. It's absolute chaos. I can't believe our luck. This is it? It sure is. I don't know which is what, but let's eat them. Ha! Not so fast. Eva! I'll take that one too. Eat it, Kuma. Don't think. Eat the fruit. Chomp. And save yourself. We just need one survivor. And then we've won. Kuma! The Buccaneer boy. Your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Are you important, mister? It doesn't make sense that you're born important, and there's no reason for someone to be born a slave. If I've got some kind of power, then I want to be like Nika and save as many of these unfortunate people as I possibly can. Which is why you people will vanish for good. Wait, Rocks! Out of my way, Roger! This event would be lost to the dark shadows of history. Alright, so a little bit of a time skip, I'm thinking, because we're now in Sorbet. And this was enough. I'm going to take a quick little detour to talk about this. This was enough of God Valley because I can make assumptions on what happened. I'm assuming they were all there for those devil fruits, but it could also be for another reason. The fact that this was just a hunting grounds makes it seem like God Valley itself wasn't as much of a locale as it was a random location that just happened to be the place of this murder games. But, with that being said, everyone was there. Garp, Rocks Pirates, Celestial Dragons, Kuma, Ivankov. Let's continue. Sorbet Kingdom, South Blue. The only news story is the legend of Garp's heroics. They won't print anything else. Just what the powerful want. This Morgan's writer is such a hack. Fake news! We still have no idea what happened on that island. Why are you still praying, Kuma? I'm thinking of the other lives I could have saved. Knock it off. Amidst all the chaos and violence, you saved over 500 lives back there. That's right, Kumachi. You were amazing. Everybody was crying with gratitude. Even I was. And now you've got Hands of Liberation that set people free. Hands of Liberation? If I didn't already know that this was Kuma's backstory, that would be the title of the stream. Hands of Liberation. So your family ran a church? It explains so much about you. Well, it's time for me to go to sea. I've got to make the most of this freedom. For as long as I live, Eva, I'll never forget your face. No one ever has. I'm gonna stay here with Komachi and figure out what to do with my life, bro. So long, my friends. Okay, I'm 4 years older, so it's up to me to feed little Komachi. Huh? Split those logs, Komachi. Chunk. Let's get selling. No more digging through the trash. No more stealing. We buy our food. Huh? You're 9? Liar. You're a monster. Ouch. Jenny! Wah. I'm sorry about that. Jenny's actually very nice. Oh, and he can use the pain bubbles to make them feel better. Oh, this puts so much more context on that arc. Kuma's best boy. Huh? It's better. The pain just flew away. Was that magic? He is just a beaming little ball of sunshine. Komachi, Komachi. Chomp, chomp, munch, scarf, gobble, chomp. Chomp, munch. Not enough. For me? Yummy! You eat so much, Ginny. We've got a lot of work to do. When did they turn you into a slave, Komachi? 4? Hey, me too. It's not something to celebrate. I'm so full. I'm so full. What, Ginny? Komachi, what? Don't cry, Ginny. I'm so happy. Oh, and his only friend is gonna die. The pain is just, it's gonna keep coming. All right, let's see what Vante's saying in the chat. Anyone else is watching, feel free to drop a comment in the chat. I'd love to interact with you a little bit more on this. Oh, Shiki. Okay, that was his name. Okay. All right, another drink of water, and I'll be right back. I feel like each time I say I'm going to take a drink of water, someone else joins. But I can't keep doing that because I only got one bottle of water here. So, all right, next up, chapter 1097. About halfway through today's live stream. 1097, Ginny. Oh, this might be Bonnie's mom. There we go. Reader requests Bartholomew Kuma catching salmon in the river. He just slaps it out of the water. And also he's a bear, so bear eats salmon. Well done. Well done, Oda. 8 years after the God Valley incident, 30 years ago. Komachi, I need your help. I've been coming here since your father's generation. It was such a shock when he up and vanished. Sorbet Kingdom, South Blue. Isn't there someone else from the Sorbet Kingdom? Or were they a member nation of the world government? I feel like I've seen that name before. Please let me know in the chat if you do have the answer to that. But it definitely sounds familiar. But I'm so glad to see his son growing into such a great pastor. Hence the Bible. This is so intricately written to where it has so many callbacks and tie-ins to previous stuff. Oda must have had this storyline in mind for Kuma for years, because there's no way he would just luck into this masterful arc by accident. I'm sure your parents are happy wherever they are now. It's nothing but old folks in this poor kingdom. Ah, that's so much better now. Thanks, my boy. I'm next. My back is killing me. Same. But I did get a new bed, so it doesn't hurt as much as it used to. Oh, what a blessing it is. The miracle hands. But couldn't you extend hours to weekdays too? Absolutely not. Only on Sunday. Okay, age 21. I'm glad I read that first. You're asking a lot for people who aren't paying us any money. Behave, you greedy old beggars. Oh no, it's Ginny the cheapskate. Shut up. This ain't a campground or a hospital. So pretty, but so foul-mouthed. From what I hear, the men in town can't stop vying for her affection. Stop changing the subject. But then again, she's already got Komachi. The sight of Komachi's face makes me feel at ease. That's so sweet of you. They act this way because you spoil them, Komachi. Yeah! I'll give you as much money as I could, Komachi. But it was already hard enough just to get by while paying the heavenly tribute. And now we've got this new king, don't we? They say that King Bakori is a cruel man with a heart of stone. If we get sick, we can't pay our fair share of the heavenly tribute. And then he'll throw us in jail. It's a travesty, I tell you. The last geezer they tossed in a cell starved to death, I hear. Nope, he was sold into slavery. He won't even pay to feed the prisoners. Stupid skin-flint king. I feel like that's a slur. I always knew he was bad. The way he bows and scrapes to the celestial dragons. We have to be healthy or it's a death sentence. Well, I can help by removing any light illnesses or pain you're feeling. Come every Sunday. Thank you, Komachi. Oh, does he take all the pain? God. Oh. He is going up the list so quickly on my favorite characters. Jesus Christ, Kuma, that's not fair. Why can't... Maybe it's like in physics, there's energy cannot be created or destroyed. So maybe it's kind of similar to that. Like pain cannot be created or destroyed. If it happens, it will always be there. So you either heal from it internally or externally, or you can just have this little paw thing flying around. Jesus. Well done, Oda. Every week you do this, and they have no idea how much you suffer for them. That's why he can only do it once a week. There's no other choice. That mass of pain and suffering won't disappear until someone accepts it. It left untouched. It makes its way back to the original person. Oh my god, that takes so much more context for what Zoro did. Because then Luffy would have actually gotten all of that back. And he was on death's doorstep. Oda's cooking, guys. I'm sure you already knew this. If you're watching, you already knew that. But, God, my glasses are filthy. Screw it. These aren't prescriptions, so we move on. But more than the pain, I feel delighted to see their happiness. I'm sorry to put you through this anguish. I'll toughen up and become stronger. That's not the issue. They gave us some food, didn't they? Let's eat! Yay! Food! And Bonnie being the gluttony. Yeah, this is definitely her mom. 25 years ago, Kuma, age 22. Let's get married, Komachi. What? No. Why not? Marry me, damn it. You know you love me. I'll make you happy. I'm sure you would, but it's me. I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood. But my wife does not. Okay, hold on. I was spoiled on the Bonnie thing. I know it's not going to be tonight's stream, but we will talk about it either tomorrow or the day after. I'm okay with it now. Because if they're... we'll talk about that later. put a pin in that. But my wife does not. Let her and my son go free. I don't want to bring you misery. Look, another article about the freedom fighters. They've caused protests in several countries, and now they're wanted by the authorities. Ragun. He's so cool. He must be someone's hero, I bet. One day, I want to go out to sea and use my life to help others too. Are you in there? It's the lovely Ginny. We caught a huge haul today. Please take some fish. Oh, thank you, Gyo Gyo. Bonk. Ow. Back up. 22 years ago, disaster struck. Give your prisoners back. Help us, Kamachi. You dare defy the royal army? Who is this monstrous lug? Royal City, Sorbet Kingdom, Kuma at age 25. I'm a pastor from the church in the south. Well, Father, I'm sure you've heard that the laws have changed. Now we're free to do what we want with the people from the south. You're turning them into slaves? It is an unforgivable sin, given his holy background. That is quite the line. Nah! This is rebellion. Your Majesty, I must admit that this policy is going over poorly with the people of the realm. Daijobu. They will soon be led astray by labels and look down their noses at the south. Starting today, only the north part of the island is the actual Sorbet Kingdom. The world government determines the amount of heavenly tribute owed by the number of citizens. You dirty bitch. In other words, the South, with all of its old people who cannot pay their tribute, should be cut loose. In doing so, the country will be prosperous and balanced. Prison. Why are you in here too? We were clamoring for them to let you go, and then they beat us to a pulp. Alright, double spread again. Ginny, I'm afraid our land is turning into a place of the haves and have-nots. King Bakori is just a tool of the celestial dragons. This whole plan came down from someone above him. If we want to fight back, we have to take on the world government. Ah, who are you people? Ah! Run, Your Majesty. Dragon. You won't escape, you sad imitation of a celestial dragon. He makes me boil with anger. The king's given in. The enslavement policy is no more. If God forbid anyone were to say that in real life now, I know that there is slavery in the world. That's not my point. My point is, an enslavement policy and someone were to say it is no more, I don't want to live in that world. I'm sorry. I don't even think I could join the revolutionaries. just end me, fam. I'm so glad. I didn't want to live like that. Through someone's interference, the Sorbet Kingdom avoided disaster. This man you're infatuated with certainly is a wild one. You'll soon be impressed with him, Dragon. Kuma, Ginny, so you've been imprisoned, eh? I'm here to get you out. What? Is that you, Aniki? Eva? And is that... Listen up, Kuma. If you're still the same man as that boy back then... Oh, what? Come with us and change the world. The freedom fighters led protests in countries around the world after the arrival of the great era of piracy and the tragic fall of O'Hara, the group after the arrival of the Great Pirate Era and the tragic fall of O'Hara, the group took up arms. And with the addition of Kuma to the twin pillars of Dragon and Ivankov, they underwent a transformation and became the revolutionary army the world later would know and fear. I'm going to, yeehaw! Can I just say, Ivankov, the GOAT, and I'm so glad to see him back in this series. Oh, Sherm, you're here. If you guys want to hop in, just let me know. Join. I think I sent you guys the stuff, but no, miserly. Rebellion, yeah. That's absolutely right. Man, I am not used to speaking so much because Oda, he be yapping, as Vante said. Oh, the chapter's not over. Whoops. All right, let's get back into it. I thought it was over. That's in my defense. This is a double spread squad shot that would normally be the end of the chapter. So, all right, so it looks like we got one more or two more pages. We still lack a solid source of funds. The plan is to act like mercenaries and lend our strength to rebellious elements seeking to overthrow their kings. Those who wish to join will be taught how to use weapons and fight with them. One day, I want to raise this into a massive armed force scattered across the globe. How did you learn to use weapons, Dragon? I spent some time in the Navy. Sadly, I couldn't find any of the justice they wear on their backs. It's strange to be at odds when both the Navy and revolutionaries just want to help people. Well, I'm with you all the way, Dragon. You won't regret it. Oh, is Kamachi back? I'll return now and then. I want to make sure you're all right. That's so sweet. 8 more years passed. 14 years ago in a certain country. Munch, munch. You look happy, Jenny. Oh, is it showing? Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to meet up with Kamachi's group, remember? I can't wait. Revolutionary Army, Captain, Eastern Forces, Jenny. Wish I were Captain Kuma. He gets the affection of everyone's crush. What? Don't crush on me, you creeps. Grow up. What a mouth. Revolutionary Army Headquarters, Baltigo. Dragon, come in. Dragon. Jenny's been captured. I'm sorry. The enemy caught us unawares. Unawares? That seems like a superfluous S. I am reading officially on the Viz site, guys, so if there's a different fan translation, so be it. Okay. So 98, 99, 1100, 1101. I still got 5 more chapters. Woo! All right. Chapter 1098, Bonnie's Birth. Reader request. Brooke busting out a solo using an electric eel to power his guitar. Rah! Rocka! I didn't finish the art in this. It's fine, Oda. It looks good. It looks a little derpy, but it looks good. Revolutionary Army HQ Baltigo. Requesting aid. The rebellion in Tumi in the South Blue is overmatched. We can't go. Our ship's already loaded with the injured from Goa Kingdom. Eva, I'll go. Don't even think about it. You've been pushing yourself too hard. Ever since then. Huh? He's huge. Who was that? Where'd he come from? Jenny's been captured. Oh, that is... The phrase is, beware the rage of a gentleman. Beware the rage of Kuma. That's right. It seems a celestial dragon had his eye on her, and she was taken on a government ship to be that celestial dragon's wife. We won! Finally, 3 years of war have paid off at last. And it's all thanks to the Revolutionary Army. Our unit was wiped out by a surprise attack. It's the Revs again. The Revolutionary Army are the true heroes of the people. So we finally get the Revolutionary Army's sigil, or Jolly Roger. Dragon's got to have a dragon devil fruit, right? We don't think that's just a name? Probably. I'm so sorry. It's me, Dragon. I'm tired. I'll take a ship home. I'm so sorry. Ginny, a captain of the Revolutionary Army, was abducted and made into a celestial dragon's wife. Wagaya! Roughly 2 years later, we're here. This hurts so much. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Bonnie isn't his biological daughter. That makes everything so much worse. Fuck. We're here, Bonnie. Kuma, come quick. It's from Ginny. Hey, I'm back, Kamachi. Back to the lower world. Ginny? I got sick, see? They didn't want me anymore. They dumped me off. Lucky me, huh? Sick. Oh, he didn't finish the art for this chapter. That's what he meant. Okay. I really wish I could see you all, but this is me saying goodbye. Huh? What are you saying, Ginny? I thought I'd never see you again. Where are you? I'll be there at once. I'm sorry, Kamachi. I'm dying. It won't be long now. Huff. Huff. What? I appreciate your concern, but don't come looking for me. Dragon! Big bro! Watch over Kamachi. He's too kind for his own good. Kuma! Move it! There's only one place she'd come back to. Pop. Hey, Kuma! And Kamachi, just remember, I'll always, always love you. Gotcha. Beep. Beep. Kuma, you're back! Where's Ginny? Is she here? She is, but her her face and body, all of her skin turns blue and hard as stone after it's been exposed to natural light, she said. Kamachi, I'm so happy. I wonder what happened to her. Let's get married, Kamachi. I'll make you happy. She crossed the sea by day to ensure her baby lived in case anything happened to herself. Wah, wah. Somehow she made it here safely. Don't worry, Ginny. I'll raise your daughter. I actually like this type of unfinished artwork for this. It feels somewhat like a different series. And no, that's not any sort of like insult to Oda for his normal artwork. But there's something very raw about these last few pages, because this type of despair should not ever be encountered by humanity. Fuck these dragons, man. No, all wrong. The bottle's at the wrong angle. You're drowning poor Bonnie in milk. Here, let me do it. Like this? She's so darling. She needs an iron cage to sleep in. If you roll over, you'll crush her. Oh, this should not be funny. That bottle is huge. Oh, look at her go. She's a champion drinker. Glug, 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 glug. She's got Jenny's appetite. Not enough. Miles. Daddy. Bloosh. Aww. Yep. Fighting for her. Oh my god. Look at this, man. Sabo. You little shit. And she is sleeping in a cage. Good lord. Kuma, what are you doing, man? Why shutter all the windows in the church? Huff. Huff. He wants to take his pain by himself. Shut the door. Look, below her eye. A blue stone? Wait, is that what killed Ginny? I'll call the doc. Please do. Really? When you go into sunlight, let's take you out for a test. Don't you dare. Is this the same woman that was the nun? It looks very similar to her. The one that was recruiting children, one of them being Big Mom. Probably not. I'm probably overthinking this, Five-Head Twitchy, which if you're new here, I do that. Well, it's not white lead disease. I'm sorry, I don't recognize this one. You're quitting the revolutionaries? Bonnie's caught the same disease? Yes. I don't know what to do, but I want to be with her. Very well. Live without regrets. We'll ask every doctor in the world that we can. I appreciate that, Dragon. Whoa, the middle finger! 7 years ago, Bonnie, age 5. Run away! Don't get eaten by the vampire! Get lost and don't get found, stupid brats. Yeah. Hey, you can't come this far. Grr. You're a vampire who can't come into the light. Take this cross. Shing! She drop kicked his ass. This is the church, idiot. Ow! You want me to chase you out of there? Wait, Bonnie. Please don't go outside. Even the doorway makes me nervous. You're such a chicken, Daddy. I'm just kidding with him. Well, don't do it, even as a joke. I won't. I don't want to make you sad. Aw, you've grown up to be such a good girl. Stop it, crybaby. You know what they did? They made fun of my face stones again. Is it that weird? It's a disease. I can't help it. What? Your jewels? Yikes. They're just jealous because it makes you look so beautiful. Hee. You think so? Yes, I love them. After you're cured, Bonnie, if we went on a trip, where would you want to go? Do you know about Sky Islands? There are islands in the sky? That's right, I saw it in a book. Maybe Nika will be there since it's so close to the sun. I bet you'd be excited about that, Daddy. Dum-da-dum, dum-da-dum. The sky would be a huge adventure. Maybe we'll do that once you turn 20. And where was your 19th going to be? Fishman Island. I'm afraid that what your daughter has, oh, damn it, is an incurable disease known as sapphire scales. You know what it is? Please, not so loud. I've only heard of a few cases in recent memory. All kinds of natural light, sunlight, moonlight cause the stone to spread. But even if you block the cause entirely, it will eventually spread over time. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, sir. Your daughter has 5 years to live at best. She won't see her 10th birthday, and there is no known cure yet. Age 10? It can't be. She's so healthy. Is there really no way to stop the disease? Click. Boo! Bonnie, I thought you were asleep. I heard that. What about age 10? Age 10? What do you mean? I heard you say age 10. Wait, are you crying? Is it about me? Oh, age 10. Yes, at age 10. Would you believe that, doctor? He told me that you won't get better until you reach age 10. Huh? Seems so far away. I was feeling a little down about it. So I'm going to be better when I'm 10? And then I can go around the world with you? Oh no. What did I do? Oh, of course. You'll be better when you're 10. Yay! What have I done? Honestly, like, telling a terminal child that they are terminal, that is, again, nothing that humanity should ever have to face, but here we are. 1 year later, the nightmare returned to Sorbet Kingdom. Hey, Kumachi, you have to help. King Bakori's gone and done it again. Why was he not removed the last time? It's 16 years ago, all over again. He's gonna burn everyone he thinks is weighing the country down. He's inhuman, I tell ya. They're slaughtering folks in the street. Huh? Oda's cooking. Cooking like his life depends on it. I mean, yes, Kuma was one of his generals, Vante, but Dragon's got his own end game to do. I wouldn't expect him to try to save everyone that he's ever lost or was captured. Yeah, screw that king. All right, 1099 is next. Again, I gotta get some water. All right, pacifist. You know, the pacifistas. I'm sure this will be fine. Unrelated, probably. Chapter 1099, Pacifist. Reader request. Tanuki dogs fixing up Odin's hair. Oh, good God. You've done enough, Kuma. Huff, huff. There's no saving the rest. Come back. You're only going to lose your own life. Far to the east, another kingdom used this strategy successfully. We know what that kingdom was. The celestial dragons praised their beautiful city for being cleansed of all filth in order to bring about great bliss and prosperity. Komachi! The celestial dragons... Oh, no, I already said that. A wise king... Don't point to your head like you got brains in there. A wise king must sometimes steel his heart and enact cruel reforms. King Bakori, the people are mounting furious resistance. Murderer! Step down at once! Put out the fires in the south! Kill a handful of them and be rewarded. Eek! Who dares defy the king's edict? Step forward. Who's that? Stop now or be executed. Oh God, Kuma. At Kuma's church. Hurry, treat the wounded. Stay inside, Bonnie. You don't want to be in the moonlight. Okay. I hope he's safe. Dad's always such a chicken. Stop right there. You know what'll happen if you strike the king. You'll pay dearly for this, you country bumpkin preacher. This incident would be known as the Solo Revolution of Sorbet Kingdom. Sacred Mary Joie. I hear there's a new king in Sorbet. Strange. Who is it? Unable to resist the pleas of the people, Kuma became Kuma, 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 King Kuma, the king of the realm living out of his old church. King Komachi, my back hurts. I think you can stop teasing me now. The one actually in control at the palace is Old Bulldog. I'm just a figurehead to make people feel better. Back in King Bulldog's day, 2 generations ago, times were poor, but we were rich in spirit. Sure was hard not having money to go around now. Cardio. Who's the girl running around the church? She just looks as pretty as Jenny. Huh? Jenny? Why are you all so shocked? I have to be ready to go and see the horizon at sea with Daddy when I turn 10. Huh? Daddy? So I have to build up strength for... Huh? She must have ate the fruit. Did we actually see that? Or was that something that was off panel? I probably missed it, but... That was Bonnie? What was that transformation? Did you eat a devil fruit? When? Well, wake up, Komachi. Thud. Is this it? The age fruit? Where did she... Oh, so they probably went to Vegapunk to get it cured. That's my guess. Try doing it with your mind. Get older. Get older. Stop that, Bonnie. You're going to wear yourself out. King Kuma, please, your majesty, grant us an audience. What? She turned into a wrinkled old bag. It really worked. She's hideous. It's not working. It's too hard to get older. Who are you, mister? You must be Princess Bonnie, then. My name is Bulldog. I'm something like an aide to your father. I have weighty matters to discuss. My mother is already here, I see. She's Connie, the one-time Queen Dowager. King, but he's not coming back. He's gone. Look at the nonsense in this article. I'm certain Bakori set this up. I mean, really? Seize the throne with violence by burning villages. He's trying to overthrow us from abroad. I hate this man. I hate him. It means he has the world government on his side. Bakori will be back to take control. Mark my words. There's intel that he's preparing battleships. He can't have Bakori coming. We can't have Bakori coming back here. He'll have us killed this time. Don't worry. He won't set a single toe within this country again. Whatever he tries to bring back with him, I'll drive it away. But once that happens, I'll be seen as a criminal. I won't be able to stay here anymore. Once that happens, I'll need you to be king, Bulldog. Poof. I did it! She's old now. Would you take Bonnie under your wing in that case? Even this church will be in danger. All right, I'll find a place with the same conditions. Bonnie, be a good girl while I'm gone. I'll be back when I'm able. That's my mom. That's good. You're leaving? I'll miss you. That's him, Navy. Kill him. He's the man who stole Sorbet Kingdom from me. A true tyrant who's committed all manners of atrocities. Kill him now. I'm the true king. If you have to say you're the true king, you're not him. As simply put, you were a fool to show your face around here again. Naturally, Kuma sank all the ships and fled to the sea. A bounty was placed on his head, and through his pirate reputation and great strength, its value swelled over time. I wish Daddy was here. I want to see him again. I'm sorry, Bonnie dear. Remember, Kuma is the hero who saved this land. I don't care. He's my daddy. Once I'm 10 and I'm all better, I'll be a pirate too. Don't do it, dear. I can turn into a grown-up. Have you ever seen this disease before? She can't be in sunlight. Oh! The tribe that Chopper had his time skip training at. That's such a cool throwback. Come on now. All right, I am officially out of water, so I will be right back. In the middle of a chapter, I know, unprofessional, but give me 1 second, guys. All right, and once again, when I say that I'll be back in a second, I've gained another viewer. So welcome. Say something in the chat if you haven't already, or don't. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I spy a hot bounty. Aren't you Bartholomew Kuma? Your daughter has 5 years to live, at best. Oh, and he went to go see Dr. Hero, look? Man, he is having a world journey. She won't see her 10th birthday. He saw is that the Beetle King that Usopp saw? He went to where Nami was. Oh, and that's why he sent all of the Straw Hats here. This is an amazing chapter. I'm sorry I had to have a little interlude there. Hey there. Oh, you. Hey there, Kuma. Eva and Inazuma were thrown in prison. And since I last saw you, you've been a king, a tyrant, and a pirate. It must have come as a surprise to you. Nobody in the Revolutionary Army took those articles seriously, of course. Hey, Kuma, can I be the captain of the Eastern Forces? Why ask me, Betty? Dragon says the position eternally belongs to Ginny until you give permission. So it takes a foul-mouthed woman to run the Eastern Forces? I don't mind. Yay! Sabo, Koala, and the others want to see you too. We have many promising young members rising through the ranks. I want to show them off to you. I've seen what's happening around the world, and I often wondered what you would have done, Dragon. I want to return to the fold, but Bonnie, as a matter of fact, I wanted to talk about her. You're aware of the Navy's scientist, Dr. Vegapunk, called it. After the recent accident, he's going to transfer to a new lab. Ordinarily, he's kept under heavy security, but he's more approachable during the transition. Thank you, Dragon. In all honesty, I'd given it up for lost. I'd given it up for lost. That's another weird phrase. I'll go and speak with him. If I can just cure Bonnie's disease, then I'd be happy to fight with you again. May the winds of fate guide us well, my friend. Shinzo Sasageo! Yeah! I was going easy on her. Goof. Bonnie, that was amazing. Daddy! Naval Science Division, Laboratory 8, later known as Egghead. Where are we? We're seeing a doctor to get a checkup before your disease is healed. I've never seen a man like you before. I was just thinking the same thing. Wow, look at its head. Gross. Oh, I love children. They have no filter. What a body. You have to let me study your muscles. For science, of course. Pause. And that's your sickly daughter? Kind of a brat, eh? I don't mind a little lip, though. Sapphire scales. You've done well to limit them for so long. She'll survive. She will? I'll use some medical tech that I've been holding back from the public market. On one hand, I hate that. On the other hand, I get it. He has to have a monopoly on this to keep himself in this powerful position, but just give the people medicine, man. Technically speaking, I'll be generating new stem cells and transplanting them. It's about as much work and cost as creating a cyborg. She'll turn into a cyborg? It'll cost as much, I said. Tell me, are you a buccaneer? Yes. You know I'm with the government, don't you? I trust Dragon wouldn't put me in danger. What makes my blood different than other people's? Well, I don't have enough of a sample size to explain, which kind of likely will explain York in her giant form. That's my guess. You want to make clones of me? That's right. I've been looking for the right person to be the base for my clone soldiers. Just provide me with blood samples and permission to create clone soldiers, and I'll cover the entire immense cost of Bonnie's operation. You can't pay for it yourself, I assume. I won't be declining the offer either way. but what will you do with them? All of these soldiers that look just like me, will they be in the Navy? That's right. Tell me, do you like electromagnetic energy? When they see a human being shooting laser beams, those pirates will go mute with shock. They'll be laid low by the overwhelming power of science. My soldiers' bodies will be as hard as shields, deflecting bullets and saving the populace. They'll be heroes to the common man. Oh, you know that's his trigger word, so he's going to be, okay, the mighty warriors from the future. And then, he's an odd man, but true to his desires and trustworthy. That's what Dragon said about me. The nerve. Perhaps if clone soldiers based on me save other people's lives, then my own life will have meant something. Dragon's going to be furious about the terms. Well, I'm nothing but grateful to you both. I would make a deal with you to save Bonnie's life. Even if you were the devil himself, just save Bonnie. You're a true saint. Sacred Mary Joie. Clone soldiers are weapons, and weapons are valued by how many they can kill. Vegapunk would let a golden opportunity slip through his fingers, but I have a plan to deal with this. As you say, my lord. A saint? No, I'm nothing like that. Just a weak-willed pacifist. Pip, pip, pip. I like that. I think I'll use it for the name of my future soldiers. And then everything went to shit. I love the character building in this. Kuma seems so much more fleshed out, and especially with all of the locations that he sent the Straw Hats to, he was looking for the best, or I guess the solution to his daughter's sickness. And that so happened to be the best locations for all the Straw Hats. He almost lost hope, but then he reunited with Dragon. And that whole, I guess, prior relationship was able to save his daughter. Damn. I gotta go back and reread the beginning of Egghead because this backstory is just hitting. Oh yeah, I mean, how else would she be that big? The Buccaneer blood, I'm assuming. That's is that one of the races of the Lost Civilization, or was that the race of the Lost Civilization? Do you guys know at this point, or is it just a guess? My guess is they were probably one of the races, but then again, King and Kuma both have a lot of melanin in their skin. Melatonin? Melanin? I don't know. I always get them confused. He's got darker skin complexion. Oh my god, I still got 3 more chapters. This is a lot. Okay. Chapter 1100. Thank you, Bonnie. Reader request Usopp watching Sanji chop vegetables and being reminded of the Usopp pirate crew. Oh, because they look like apples, onions, and... Oh, that's so underrated. That's a very specific request, Noda Skywalker. Kizaru. Borsalino. It's business that brings me here today, not pleasure. Brr, chilly, eh? Not at all like Punk Hazard. This is the place where I plan to recreate the very future of humanity. In fact, I'm having difficulty keeping on top of all the ideas flow endlessly from my mind. You know so many things, and yet you don't know every inch of this laboratory yet. We can't have you negotiating with pirates in secret. Oh, shut up, Borsalino. That is what I hate most about you. Look, I'm sorry. It's my job. He looks like Michael Jackson the way he's leaning, holding the hat. This may not matter to you, Vegapunk, but regardless of Bartholomew Kuma's suitability to be the model of clone soldiers, he is a pirate with a 296 million berry bounty on his head. It would shame the Navy for us to use clone soldiers of such a man. So I have some conditions for you, Bartholomew Kuma. The first is that you will join the 7 warlords as a pirate. A rookie named Ace recently knocked out one of the 7, and we have been searching for a replacement. The pirate world is growing restless, and you would be ideal as a warlord. My second condition, Kuma, is that you must be a human weapon for the Navy. You mean have them augment my body? That's right. Your unique qualities will make you a menace to other pirates. That'd be a big help to us in the Navy, too. Shut up, Kizaru. He's right, but Kuma also has a prior record of revolutionary activity. We cannot have that power turned against the world government. Therefore, my third condition is that you must ultimately abandon your mind and your free will. Fuck Saturn. Now, wait a second. You're asking him to die, Saint Saturn. Is this just because you can't control the other 7 warlords at a whim? Removing the human will from a cyborg just turns it into a simple robot. Are you asking me to kill this man? You're in no position to make demands, military scientist. God, he called him by his job title? You didn't even call him Dr. Vegapunk? That's crazy. These are my 3 conditions to have your daughter's life saved. We have no obligation to put up the massive funds needed to save one measly little girl's life, unless you promise to uphold these conditions. This is murder, pure and simple. To perform such an operation would violate all human morality. Morality? You're working with the government. They don't care. Would you do it on me, Vegapunk? Kuma. I was so worried that his demands would be impossible, and I wouldn't be able to save Bonnie, despite being so close. Yeah, you're starting to realize what type of person he is, Dr. Dipshit. Thank you. I will gladly accept any fate if it means curing Bonnie's disease. Kuma. Kizaru's impressed. Is he running around? Vegapunk, how long will it take for Kuma's augmentation and the full treatment of his daughter's disease? Half a year to treat the sapphire scales and another full year before she can go outside safely. That's 1.5 years altogether. For Kuma's procedure, 2 years at the least. I'm so glad. Bonnie will be cured by her 10th birthday. Think of your daughter as our hostage. Once she is cured, you will no longer have any reason to obey us. I'm not going anywhere. But we must be certain the world government will take custody of her after her treatment. Her freedom will be granted only when you have fully lost your free will. Then Kuma and Bonnie will never see each other again once she's better. It would seem so. While Kuma is undergoing the augmentation process, he will reign over the seas as a warlord. You will be forbidden from contacting your daughter or escaping after the procedure. If you violate that order, your daughter will be turned into a slave. That's the trigger phrase. I will never meet with her, but I just have one request. I don't want Bonnie to know about her disease or the fact that she is being held hostage. So I ask that once Bonnie's surgery is done, she not be held in some drab government facility, but in the comfort of the church in Sorbet Kingdom where she grew up. If you promise me that, I will never go visit her, and I will do exactly as you command me. So maybe I remember the Sorbet Kingdom from Bonnie's backstory, potentially. Very well. As long as she is under watch, it doesn't matter where. This should prove to be an interesting 2 years. Water break. All right, I'm back. Let me pull up the page. You'll be staying here for the next 6 months, Bonnie. Huh? With you too, Daddy? Yes, they found some disease in me as well. I need to undergo tests. We're twins! Yay! Oh, this guy's sent tomorrow. This guy? Look here, there are lots of rooms with no windows. But there's lots of dangerous stuff too. Be careful. I'm going to create the weapon of my dreams. Damn it, the idea just won't stop coming. I need someone else here to help me write out what's in my brain. I need you to eat for me and go to the bathroom too. I'm so busy, I just want to rage. Ooh, another idea. I'm short-handed. I need more hands. If only there were 5 more of me. I just think they're research assistants bringing the papers away. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This is sad. Is that a full floor pizza? Get the hell out of here. Ain't no way. Oh, they're all dancing like 6 months later. Good. You're coming along well. In another year, you should be good as new. Thank you, Vegapunk. Thank you. Can I come back when I'm cured? Of course. Sorbet Kingdom. Kumachi, Bonnie, it's been so long. Will you be living here again? In another year, I'll be all cured, and I can go outside again. Well, isn't that wonderful? Just like you said, you'll be better by age 10. I hear you need looking after again, Bonnie. It's old bag Connie. We'll be happy to take care of her, Kuma. Yeah, leave her to us. Thank you. You're doing me a great favor. I'm a pirate now, so I can't stay here in the country. I don't think I'll be back for at least a year. What? That long? I'll write you plenty of letters. Good, good. And the next time we're together, we'll go see the horizon at sea. I can't wait! I want to go on lots of vacations, and I would love to take you anywhere you want to go. I would have loved to do it. We'll take it from here, Kuma. Who's this woman? Cypherpole Agent Number 8, Intelligence Agent Alpha. You got legs for days. I'll be here to monitor Bonnie's disease until she's perfectly cured on doctor's orders. We'll be handling everything from temp checks to daily doses of medicine. Call me Nurse Alpha. Nice to meet you, Bonnie. Grin. We can't have any suspicious strangers around before she's cured, so I'll want to see some identification from all of you. What a bother. And what did you build out front? That's our temporary housing. Shh. A child's neck can be crushed just like that? I know. I'm not coming back. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for being born. What? It's kind of like the reverse Robin situation. Jesus. Take care. They called this pirate a tyrant, but Bartholomew Kuma was utterly faithful to his orders from above. His presence among the 7 warlords terrified the pirates of the world. Young master, there's a new warlord. Sugar. Kuma the tyrant. Well, we've got another miscreant on our hands. Yeah. Aren't you curious? I don't care who it is. Wow, another throwback. Anyway, have you eliminated the witness to our rain-making ship? Mihawk. He's as big as Whitebeard, they say. Who's stronger, Kobe, me, or him? Lady Elvita, of course. Jinbei, I hear they got a replacement already lined up. Isn't that nice? And who are you to talk, Ace? I'm reading about it now. Teach. A former king, huh? And there's an active king in the lineup as well. The world of pirates has changed. It matters not to me. I will never go to Central. But we still need information, Snake Hime. Sorry. That was more appropriate. A palmed man. What kind of power is that? Even still, he's a warlord too, master. Aren't the 7 warlords servants of the government? Kuma would never do something like that. Tabani, I am writing to you at sea. It is difficult to travel now, being more famous, but I am doing well. Oh, and he used her drawing as his Jolly Roger? Best dad, Kuma. How is everyone? While I'm in traveling the world. Cool. Sorry, I know it's a long trip. Flap, flap. I'll make many places to take you once you've turned 10, Bonnie. He's running from the tiger. You have new orders from the government, Bartholomew Kuma. It's mad now. Where are you? In the East Blue. What is your command? All right, guys, I only have 2 more chapters. If you are one of the 5 viewers still watching, please like the stream. I will be doing, likely, if my voice still holds out, another stream tomorrow, and then a 3rd stream on Wednesday to get fully caught up with the series. Water break. Okay, so just 2 more chapters. All right, double page to start. That's pretty cool. All right, we get an official coloration of Egghead and Dr. Vegapunk and his Stellas. Now, I think most of these were shown on like the back cover, but this might be to celebrate the anime finally getting the Egghead, because I know that they are, I think they just had Garp's Galaxy Punch, if I'm not mistaken. All right, back to the single page read. 3 years ago, Mount Corvo, Goa Kingdom, East Blue, Gamu Gamu Axa, Tabani. Dragon. You seem extremely familiar with this particular nation, and I couldn't help but notice you traveling to a little village at the edge of the country and watching a particular young lad. Keep going if you want to see me killed. What do you mean? Children are a vulnerability for any parent. In just one line, he just explained why he's a deadbeat. Now, it does not excuse him from being a deadbeat, but it does explain. And that is very similar to like Spies. It's very similar to I don't know. There's a lot of different situations, like political or otherwise, to where children can be used as hostages, or they can be used as potential weaknesses. I know that sounds a little bit callous to say, but it's true. So, continuing on. Pardon me. I'll forget everything I saw. That's going to be a special attack. I'll use it when I'm up against really tough enemies. Once I'm a pirate, I'll be finding new crewmates, see? Luffy was never that ripped. Like, this is supreme cap by Oda. He was never this ripped in his, like, pre-time skip form. And he did not have a six-pack. Get out of here. And there will be times when they get beat or captured. When that happens, I won't hold back. I'll give them a Gubba Gubba X, no matter who it is. See? What? Don't worry. I don't eat weaklings. Huh? Who's there? Bop. That was weird. I felt something that made me shiver. There's still a big boss lurking somewhere on the mountain. I'm going to find it and hunt it before I set sail. Pirates have pillaged a merchant ship and are now on the run. Sink the pirate ship at once. The pirates came out of nowhere. I'll take the injured to a hospital right now. Huh? Oh? Bartholomew Kuma, what are you doing? I'll go ahead. You catch up. Oh, thank you. I thought it would be too late for us. Kuma, come in. Kuma. Give yourselves up. We're sorry. We'll return everything. Give back the treasure, men. Do you want to die? To Bonnie. The world is full of more beautiful and wondrous sights than any book or picture could imagine. I wish I could see you react to them, Bonnie. Sorbet Kingdom. Is it here yet? 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 Look, he's probably busy with his work, and sometimes new coups make mistakes. Daddy said he would write me lots of letters. Yeah, and letters take a long time. You're supposed to be patient. They'll get here eventually, dear. Coo, coo. Oh, a newspaper and a letter? I swear to God, if Nurse Alpha does not give Bonnie any of his letters, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit. Put this in the church postbox. Creak. Yes, ma'am. Any letters? Nope. Just the paper. I hate that I was right about that. Another letter, huh? Yes. How many is this? Must be about 10 a month. There have been dozens. I've never seen that abbreviation before. THERE apostrophe VE? There have been dozens. I've never seen that before in my life. I'm surprised he hasn't run out of things to write. Bonnie, what a sap. Lastly, Bonnie, as I've said so many times, I send you all the love in the world. I will write again. Let's fight, yo-yo! Again, Bonnie? What about Jenga? Okay, so this might be like foreshadowing for the Bonnie stuff, because look at that panel, guys. It's time for your medicine, Bonnie. Huh? Strange. I could have sworn she looked like a giantess. I hate medicine. It's yucky. That's how you know it's working. If only she knew it's just bitter syrup. Old Connie. Why is it bad if they find out about Bonnie's powers? It's just in case. A wise hawk hides its talons. I love that. Such a minor character. Like, honestly, she's probably been on like 10 panels total, if that. I love how she's doing this, because she's wise enough to know better. Navy Science Division, Laboratory 8. That's amazing, Doctor. It's already done? After this, I'll just use island clouds to make the lab and brain float. The truth is, half of what you see is actually a hologram. This had been my plan for Punk Hazard 2, truth be told. And you've gone and gotten a fresh cut. Pip pip. It's so light I could just float away. Are you really going to lose your free will, Kuma? I wonder which is worse off. A clone with her own will or a real human with none? Stop that, Stussy. You are a human being. What does it mean to lose my free will, Vegapunk? However you might be following your orders from above at the moment, would you continue to do their bidding if they told you to kill a child? Losing your free will in this research project means losing all of the memories and human emotions you've gained to this point in your life. That was a memory sphere that Bonnie saw. Damn. I said it earlier, like, what does it mean to be a human? And I was talking more so on the physical side, but the soul is memories, essentially. And he passed on his soul. So I think there is a very small possibility, because Saturn is a problem, and Dr. Vegapunk would have to do the reverse surgery for Kuma to get his, at least, memories back, even if his body is 100% an android. There is a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. But I'll make certain that you can maintain a bare minimum of conscious thought right up to just before the end. That should give you another year, I suppose. Another letter? I'll keep sending them for as long as I can. I love Bonnie. I have another year to write out an entire life's worth of emotions to her. Teehee, that's so sweet. Bonnie will be 9 soon. I bet she's so big now. Not in that short of a time. I don't know when this letter might reach you, but happy 9th birthday, Bonnie. I'm writing to you from Vegapunk's lab, and Bonnie, happy birthday! Look, it's one of old Connie's special huge pizzas. Yay! Thank you! It's so good. Snore. Clink. Nope, no letters. Don't you know I'm 9 now, Daddy? I'm gonna cry. You said you'd write me letters. Half a year passed without a single letter reaching her. Revolutionary Army HQ Baltigo. Kuma saved you again? Yes, he helped the army out of a pinch. Then he left without saying a word. If that's what Kuma wants, don't go after him. Hey, Kuma! I'm sure he has his reasons. Ones he can't tell us. I'm all better! Look here! The stones are completely gone. I want to go outside now. You can't, Bonnie. We're under instructions to take care of you until your 10th birthday. Liar! Vegapunk said I'd be better in a year, and it's been a year now. You still can't. Alpha and her ilk are secret agents of the government, she thinks. Huh? Shh. They were drinking in town and someone let slip that your disease is already fully cured. Really? I don't know what else they've got writing on this, but it makes no sense that they'd keep you locked inside for another half a year when you're all healthy now. And it doesn't make sense that Kuma wouldn't write a single letter either, does it? Yeah. I've already told the men about this. Go to the harbor, Bonnie. Honey. She'd definitely say honey. Go to the sea and find your father. I can see him? Gyo and his crew aren't ordinary fishers. They're legendary ruffian fishers who strike fear into pirates and beasts alike. They'll help you reach Kuma. I'm off to the palace. Oh, take care, ma'am. Oh, that's how she got out, by pretending to look like that woman. I'm outside. There's dirt, grass, sky, sun. Bonnie's walking in the light of day. It's a miracle. There is a God. To think this day would come. This way, Bonnie. Go, go, tots, potato. Look, I'm outside. Where is Bonnie? I just saw Queen Dowager Connie outside. What's going on? It's me. I'm Bonnie. Don't lie to me. Set sail. Eek. We decorated the ship like a pizza, and she was eating pizza the first time we saw her. Guys, Oda's had this in his mind for like 10 years, at least. Ever since Bonnie was introduced. That's so incredible. All right, double spread. Stop right there. It's Alpha. If you attempt to escape, I have authorization to use non-lethal violence to subdue you and bring you to justice. This makes it much easier. She's flying at us. That's the government fighting style, the 6 powers. Accomplices may be eliminated. Hey, Daddy, what does Nika look like? Well, no one really knows, but distorted future. Bonnie? It said his body had properties like rubber, and he fought however he fancied. Nika like future. The escape of Bonnie the hostage was relayed to the government at once, and eventually the fishing boat in search of her father transformed into a pirate ship in the New World, much like Luffy's. This arc is incredible. Incredible. What are you guys talking about? Drake? I probably missed him. Melanin, yes. I mean, Oda's a little weird with that whole Bonnie age situation, but whatever. I just wish that would have been properly communicated to someone. But whatever. All right, last swig of water because I'm on the last chapter for tonight, that being 11:02. And then if Sherm or Vontae want to hop in the voice chat, absolutely. If not, that's also cool. So just 1 second. Okay, last one for today. All right, 11:02, Kuma's life. Reader requests Bonnie eating hot dog after hot dog being painstakingly prepared by ravenous wolves. I think she kind of cut off the conveyor belt before it was supposed to go to the other the other ones. This is it, Bonnie. Kumachi's gotta be on this island. Don't call him that. Call me Captain. Fine, Captain. But watch out. The Navy's also on this. Listen up, swabbies. Disembark. We're the dreaded Bonnie pirates. There's a fleet-wide order for their arrest. They've been leaving a trail of injured seniors and children in their wake. Only scum would do such a thing. Nani? A huge man? Sure. He was just on the outskirts of town. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I can't meet with you. Why did she have to become a pirate? Don't try to track me down. Why wasn't he there? Look, we're all pirates now, so let's take our time searching, Captain. Hey, in that case, I want to look for Nika too. That way, when we find Daddy, he'll be so excited when I tell him we saw Nika back at that island. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, after defeating Arlong and his crew of fish pirates, woohoo! We're wanted dead or alive! The name Straw Hat Luffy becomes known to the public at large. Rogue Town? Why go there? Well, who oversees that area? Captain Smoker. Jinbei, do you know whose little brother this is? He defeated Arlong's crew. This boy? The answer is mine. He's my brother. What a strange twist of fate, Dragon. Most of our children are pirates. These are the ironclad laws of piratey behavior. Steal whatever you want from bad guys. Steal! Don't help other people unless they need it. Don't help. Yeah, why not? Pretty sure that's how you apply lipstick. Yes, I'm all grown up. Boy, he even thought about the lipstick. Are you serious? This is here on my cheek so Daddy can recognize it's me. All that's left is to get famous, then he'll definitely know. Egghead, New World. I find this eerie. I'm not surprised. They're proceeding well, just like your augmentation. Anyway, did you hear that story the other day about the boy who declared war on the world government? What? His dragon's son? I might as well tell you now. You see all my memories eventually. Through some trick of fate, it's a man who challenges the government with the power of rubber. Almost like Nika, the figure I admire so much. Pip-pip-pip. Indeed. Thriller bark, grand line. Orders are orders. I am tasked with killing your entire crew. But I will spare all of you in exchange for the head of Straw Hat Luffy. The government will be satisfied with that. Never! What a shame. Ursa shocked. Luffy is the man who will become the king of the pirates. If you are truly taking his place, then you must accept his agony. Even I might pass out from this one. You have exceptional friends. He's your son, after all, Dragon. Near the Sorbet Archipelago, it's a mandatory summons of the 7 warlords. Refusing will cost you your title, and don't be dramatic. What's this about? There is to be a public execution of a bannerman of the new era, Portus de Ace, and this means one thing is certain. There will be war with the Whitebeard pirates. A war with Whitebeard? I will be there by the day of the execution. Sorbet Archipelago. Aren't my seconds here yet? I'm gonna run out of food. More pizza! Shout out Kevin McAllister. Cheese pizza only, guys. Captain, if you make too much noise, the Navy will come. I guess this is farewell. He's just staring in the... There's a giant outside! Just look at what a rugged pirate you've become, Bonnie. The pirates attacked the Celestial Dragons. A battleship is coming from Navy headquarters. The human shop? Who is it? Oh, he must have popped up there. I was like, what the hell is that, like, squirrel thing? What do they do to the Celestial Dragons? It is a taboo of the highest order. We're close to Navy HQ. It's suicide to attack one here. Them again. The Straw Hat crew. Was he protecting a fishman? Look, Straw Hat, that's an act of high treason. the likes of which none have accomplished in many centuries. Dragon, Iva, please forgive me. Wait, PX1. What? Another one? Zoro! For vanishing without a word. I will leave behind the mark of my existence in Bonnie and the future of this boy. I couldn't save any of them. Okay. Quick little aside. I previously, and still do to a certain extent, would have loved to have Yamato as the 10th crew member. Obviously, didn't happen. This is setting it up for Bonnie to be a part of our crew. I'm here for it. I couldn't save any of them. That is not true. This is just the level of the new world. It is still too soon for the likes of your crew. Don't come here yet. One day in the future, you will be the man who saves the world. Poof. A self-destruct switch? How afraid of Kuma are you anyway? You are the one who turned him into a terrifying human weapon. You're at the very top of the authority hierarchy. But if he goes out of control beyond the range of receiving commands, who will stop him and how? Don't argue with me, Vegapunk. You're just a lowly hired scientist. Then in exchange for doing that, let me retain a little willpower for him. I've just invented a neural pathway that can switch between mental states like dual personalities. If you'll just let me test it on... I gave you an order, Vegapunk. You will not leave him any free will. He definitely did. Shout out the GOAT, Vegapunk. I too am a scientist. You cannot deceive me. Well, maybe not. But then Kuma and Bonnie, they'll never meet again. I'm just happy that you thought of me, Vegapunk. Huh? You shouldn't have heard that. And who was it that gave me supersonic hearing? Well, here we are, Kuma. This is the day I flipped the switch. It's been 2 long years, but I enjoyed them with you. Me too. Your first mission seems like it'll involve fighting against the Whitebeard pirates. They've ordered a mass deployment of clone soldiers. After that is done, I'd like you to program a mission into me. Protecting the ship. You want to stand guard over the Straw Hat ship? I would like to protect their home until one of the crew returns to it, even though I won't be around to witness their growth. What pipe dreams do you see in this boy? Something in his actions shakes the very core of my being. Nika is only a legend, but I instilled into Bonnie the stories of a warrior who rides the rhyme of liberation and brings smiles to all. If there is a hero who will bring a great transformation to this sea, I think it must be him. A revolutionary making a bet on a pirate? Quite the dark horse you've chosen. Pip, pip, pip. But the contradiction is proof of your humanity. Now, time to provide me with material for scientific research. We had a deal. Once you admit that, do the memories in your mind vanish? No, it's more like a copy. Yes. But it will vanish once touched, so only she can touch it. Okay. Thank God, because I'm pretty sure she touched it. Not to worry, I've built a system that will allow me to see inside without contact. Place it over there. This will be quick. It's a clean, clinical process. I'm a scientist. So that's my life. How much of a nuisance was I in the end? Well, what is life but being a series of nuisances? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Your death is a nuisance. Every person who's ever known and loved you. Listen to me, Kuma. Listen good. Oh, God. This is sad as fuck. You are a hero to Bonnie and to all of us. Thank you. Say Vegapunk. Yes, I already know. Thank you for saving Bonnie. If you should see Bonnie, would you pass on a message for me? Tell her I wish her a very happy 10th birthday. Oh, God.
Peak.
Yep. Jesus. That was rough.
Mm-hmm. Since he was born, all the way until, and not even like, it's not even just a backstory of him when he was younger. It goes all the way until Sabaody, pretty much, and a little after that. And man, Oda cooked.
He had to have this in mind.
Yes.
For like since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Like for sure, because even Bonnie being at Sabaody, for example, and like, you know, it's the Holy Land and or
the
not
pizza,
slaves over there, Celestial Dragon, Kuma, like a lot of stuff connects to that.
Yeah.
Pizza, yep. And shout out to Bonnie too. Very impressive to being that
at like
young
10 years old.
Yeah, and becoming a one of the worst generation is crazy.
That's impressive, even though she has like giant's blood or what's it called? What type of blood does she have?
Buccaneer blood.
Buccaneer blood. Yeah. Which again, we didn't get to it this stream, but like the Nika stuff for Bonnie, it's fine. Like if you guys are watching this, you've obviously already read it, and I kind of like that. It does introduce a lot of possibilities about why that specific race of people was eliminated, because they had the power maybe to enact or embody Nika just as a people. Like imagination, like if you want to talk about just devil fruits from the very beginning, like they might have been the race of people that created or even spawned devil fruits in general.
I do like that there's a lot of different races in here that are very important, because like recently we learned about the Lunarians, and knowing about how they are is just wild, right? And something that I've seen people pick up around the time when we so earlier in your read when they had mentioned about Buccaneer blood, I believe Whitebeard might be of Buccaneer blood too.
I
just
think
based
so.
off their size. Both of them have like that prominent square chin or jaw.
I think it's all but confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does that So it's not giants, but giants are kind of like the New Age equivalent of like what Homo sapiens are to our predecessors, maybe.
Well, I think Buccaneers is just a mix of like a giant and like,
they might be half giant.
A person. Yeah.
But no. That whole backstory was just perfect the entire way throughout. Like, not only the stuff it did for Kuma, but the stuff it did for Bonnie, for Kizaru, Sentamaru, Vegapunk, Saint J. Like,
it gave Dragon some stuff too, and like I know he still hasn't gotten like a lot of focus, but like he did get some focus here,
right? Yep. Which, I mean, a lot of people took it negatively because Dragon didn't stop the war to help Kuma. He didn't.
Okay, he's not like obligated to do it.
Out,
he's not obligated to do it.
I know,
But it's like, you guys want him to go to the Holy Land, and like, come on, he has to plan things out. He's not, like I said, he's not gung ho like his son, or Luffy just jumps into stuff. It's just not going that way.
If Dragon attacked the revolutionaries to get Jenny back, we would not have the revolutionaries today. Like, that is just...
They would have gotten defeated.
Yep.
Right. Like, it is what it is. Like, man has to make such precise moves.
And that's so full circle as well, because if he had gone there and died, or at the very least been defeated, he wouldn't have been able to save Luffy. Luffy would have never went on this journey to get Bonnie back to the same location. Because I don't think she could have made it through the New World up until this point. Like, yes, I know that she was, she made it almost here, but she almost drowned. It's all like serendipitous at this point. Man, I can't believe that was so cleanly written.
It's probably like one of the best just 10 chapter runs One Piece has. Like,
yeah, because this thing, like, we started this with even God Valley. Like that was crazy to see. I remember when we first seen it, it was like,
man,
yo, Kuma's backstory is introduced during God Valley. Oh yeah, he's goated. Like, who else would have something? What other character would have that kind of their backstory be within something like that? And we just briefly see what's going on there, and then seeing him being a pastor, and then seeing how the whole the mad tyrant
how he became king. Yeah. Freaking Vakori.
Yeah, and I love Wakuma. Like, he's really relatable too. Like, he is a gentle giant, but like, if you're doing something despicable, he will get you. He's gonna get the beats.
He's a righteous hero, and that's why that line at the end just like broke me. Like, Dr. Vegapunk calling him a hero when he was essentially, that was the one sliver of hope they had as slaves, is that this hero Nika would save them. That's the only thing that you have. I just can't believe that they tied in everything so perfectly.
Oh yeah.
That might be my favorite, like, in not recency bias. Like, that might be my favorite stretch of One Piece chapters.
It's just so well crafted. Like,
there's no fluff.
No, it is everything that you need and just enough of it, and it tells everything. Like, I really liked that we got to see Vegapunk struggle with his morality at the very end.
Yep. And all the connections to all these different characters.
All the islands for the Straw Hats.
Right. When I seen it, I was like, oh, wow, that's why he sent them all to those places, because he literally went to all those places. What the hell?
Kuma reminds me of Ano-un.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Goated.
Let's see, what else was there?
Go back to 1100. I think it's bottom of page 2 for Drake. If you want to take a look
okay. At it. Yeah, because I missed that.
And that's another connection too. Like, in Sabaody, we seen Kizaru refer to him as like former rear admiral.
Is that page 2, Sherm?
So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was before he started wearing like the face mask and whatever.
Yeah, but you're able to tell. You're able to tell
because of the scar.
Why does he always find himself in other people's backstory, bro?
Because he
like, what are you doing? I mean, he could be Hawking's.
Bro.
At least it's not that bad. Or a poo.
Let's see.
Man, Borsalino was just doing this because it was a job. He's like the guy that just keeps getting promoted.
Dancing. Like, he's there dancing and eating pizza, same as in Tomorrow. Like,
he's like Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's moonwalking there. Like, they should definitely animate him moonwalking there.
Oh, also a Marine for it. With Kuma,
That'll just be a Django reference.
Yvonne calls reaction to Kuma as a pacifist and
whatnot.
whatnot.
Like, seeing him for the first time.
That too. Yeah, it makes it hurt even more knowing that they were boys going way back when they were just kids.
Like, I knew they were on the Revolutionaries together, but the fact that it went back even further than that.
And it's really dark too. Like Oda, he's really good at showing, like, doing.
Oh, that's technically his niece. Bonnie is his niece.
Yeah.
What?
Oda, he uses a lot of dark stuff is really implicit too. Like when you think about Jenny, like obviously you know what happened. That's how she birthed Bonnie, celestial dragons. Dark.
Very so dark. I also liked that we got to see how much of Luffy's journey Kuma actually saw, but did not interfere with. Like, because a lot of the times when they're like, "Oh, this person has been in the background the whole time," it's them actively doing things and making things happen. Whereas Kuma just sat and watched a lot.
He flew by while Luffy was training, right? Is that the impression? Okay.
Yeah. He was there in the East Blue watching him.
No, why was Luffy ripped though? What are you doing? He wasn't like that.
That's cap. That's cap.
Listen. That's Kuma's perspective.
It's
Kuma's glasses. You know, maybe his glasses were dirty.
Damn it, Dr. Vegapunk, you gave him the wrong prescription.
I bet you weren't expecting to see Alvida in the backstory.
What?
I also love the dialogue too at the end of the God Valley part where Garcia is talking to Kuma. That was really cool. Just back and forth.
What did you guys think that was going on in God Valley? Do you think they were just all going after those devil fruits? Because I know that Kaido did get his dragon devil fruit, and obviously Kuma got his, but do you feel like that's all it was? It just so happened that everything was kind of together, or do you feel like there was another incident that we still don't know?
Honestly, it might be something else too, because that was Kuma was what, like 11 at the time,
or was he that old?
Well, he was 4 when we first became a slave. But I think he was 11 around that time.
Okay. Yeah,
which was 38 years ago. And Shanks, remember Shanks? I think he was born. Yeah, he was born at that time. So
yeah,
it's interesting. I always find that interesting because what they say in what was that? It was like a little for film Red. It was like some information that I think Roger found him in the treasure chest. Interesting because if Garling is his father, what the hell? What happened there? You didn't care? You didn't give a shit? You lost him?
He's playing a game. He's kind of busy.
I feel like Buggy is probably found there too, since they're the same age.
I don't know. I think a lot of the community was upset we didn't get more of God Valley at first.
I'm fine with
that. Just wait, guys. It was for Kuma.
Right, exactly.
That was just a taste.
This was Kuma's story, and by like after a couple more chapters of Kuma, everyone was fully on board. Like, I hadn't seen the One Piece community be
like seriously
be like I'm united in a this is peak.
No agendas, talk, no nothing, none of that bullshit.
Like,
this is such a great volume cover too. Like, I feel like Oda's, ever since he got to Egghead, he's been cooking with these volume covers.
Also, I know it wasn't really much going on with him, but I feel like I have a different perspective about Rocks in a way. Like, he seemed really eager and had a lot of ambition. Like, yes, we knew that he was obviously the leader of this crazy ass crew, and it seems like he did have a lot of like high ambitions, but I don't know, something about him seems kind of similar to like a Roger. Like,
just kind of like a free spirit.
Yeah, so I wonder what kind of person he really is, because I feel like there's a reason why he's still at this point he's still such a mystery. I think there's a lot more to him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's just as simple as like,
we didn't get a face shot, right?
Nope.
No.
They just said, "Oh, he's already out there. What is he doing? Wait for us. What are you doing, dog?" And Garp said, "Roger there. Oh yeah, bet. I'm pulling up. We're here."
What did you guys think about the sapphire disease? Did you feel like that was somewhat of a cop out, or okay?
Since it was such a big thing for Bonnie, like, and even like, you know, another not callback, but another thing I think Oda planned for a while, the fact that she has that piercing under her eye, and that's where the blue stone scale was.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I think that, like, it definitely has a connection with like the white blood disease and others. I think Oda is definitely cooking that a lot of these diseases are 100% man-made from the celestial dragons, from the government, like,
okay,
because
that was the piece I was missing. I was like,
so many doctors didn't know what it was, but of course Vegapunk does. Like it's because Jenny was fine for how many years until she got captured and came back.
I just could not believe that, like, she's not actually his biological daughter. That's a celestial dragon walking around.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more interesting because you have a celestial dragon and you also have a buccaneer blood. Like, what does that look like? So I can see, like, Bonnie with Gear 5 now. It's like, that makes a lot more sense than it ever did previously.
Yeah, you get more elaboration too.
Yeah.
I do think that was Khalifa.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The Cyberpol agent.
Yeah, like
Alpha.
Yeah, I think Alpha is either related to Khalifa or is Khalifa, because they absolutely have the same design, which I know Oda gives a lot of women the same design.
But they don't take too kindly to people failing missions. Like, we saw that with Lucci. So I would be very shocked if that was actually her.
It could be another cloning thing, like with Stussy.
Could be.
Which is kind of crazy because I would assume that at least Khalifa, she is a clone or she doesn't have to, but I would kind of
could be
if she came later than that situation, but maybe. Let's see what else. Man, Kuma, he's just like, there's no way you can hate that man. This character, like, if you are, you just, I don't know, you're just trying to hate just because, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or you're trolling.
If you dislike Kuma, you're a contrarian. Like,
it's like, what? I can't wait for the anime too, man. Oh, before it gets
bro, that voice actor is gonna make me cry all over again.
For the kid, I was
him
like,
crying. Your mom's dead. She's in a better place. What?
Cast him for more roles, please. Or her, or whoever. Like, I don't know.
Man, if like the animation that they do for that, they're gonna have to do it justice.
Yep.
Like, I will be more upset if they mess up the animation for this backstory than for the kid fight anything. Like,
I think they'll do good.
I hope so.
I think it's mainly going to be like the soundtracks.
Oh,
I know One Piece has some very sad music.
Yeah, but it also has to be hopeful because Kuma wasn't sad himself, which is wild. Kuma stayed positive in Nika, like, in his belief in the future. It's the willpower this man
resiliency.
has.
Yep.
This even made my second favorite moment of the entire series even better, because that pain would have went back to Luffy if Zoro didn't take it.
Kuma and I get knocked out for this, and Zoro,
listen,
and that's pre-time skip. He's damn near dead, but. And
I will say it does lessen it a little bit in terms of the impressiveness, but it also makes it more realistic. and it's a tight, balancing act that you have to have for that particular scene, because you're not supposed to believe that like Zoro was able to survive that. By all intents and purposes, he should have died.
I mean, but you can't consider about Zoro so many times. Like when Mihawk, like Baratie, like come on.
And then it really hit me though when at Sabaody, just like reinforcing that, even though we already kind of knew at the time too that Kuma, he obviously, like, a lot of people didn't think, oh, he was just sending them away just to to split the crew, but he obviously had a motive, and seeing his perspective, saying like, you're the future to Luffy, and like, don't worry, you're just not ready yet, you can't go to the new world. And then seeing Luffy crying, and obviously he's in despair at the time, it also reinforces and makes that moment even better too, because we see Kuma's whole monologue in his head while that's all going down. So, man,
it does make my hot take even more spicy, because I hate the fact that Luffy wasn't able to recognize his crewmates.
I don't care. It's just a gag.
To me, it's like, no, I don't care. To me, it makes it even worse. I'm even more upset about it now. It's like, well, look what Kuma did for you. Look what he sacrificed.
Oh, I see what you mean, though. Yeah.
No,
I can't believe you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're the one he saved.
But
he should have saved himself.
It made Kuma look better. Like, damn, man, he even did this for this trash kid. In your perspective,
listen.
He just pissed me off with that.
We all know that Oda's gags are hit and miss, but the gag with the Queen Dowager being picked up all the time as Bonnie, that was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
I'm Bonnie. No, you're not. You're a liar.
Like, all of that was great, and
man.
I know it's such a small thing, but
that's
smoker
what she made
stocks
herself
went
look
up.
like.
Smoker stocks went up,
bro.
For what?
Because he made Dragon look the other way.
Dragon actually moved. Dragon said, "Listen, I'm going to take what I can get." He made Dragon move. No one else has. Everyone else, Dragon is looking east. Captain Smoker, Dragon moves.
That's what we're doing.
And it was interesting too when he was saying about like having your kid around, especially for what he does as a revolutionary, will make him soft.
How'd you guys feel about that? I personally liked it because it explains a lot, and you don't have to like it to understand that it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like as you said, it doesn't forgive, but it explains, and that's kind of what we needed. We needed an explanation of why. We know why. Is his logic flawed? Yes. But
do you think Luffy's mom is dead, or do you think that she's with him on the revolutionaries?
No telling now, because Oda, he's mentioned about her before. Like, I think he said that she wouldn't have a role in the story, but I feel like he's going to change that eventually.
I mean, honestly, being real, well, never mind. I don't know if I want to.
Crocodile, come on.
No. I wasn't going to say
Smoker.
I will message you. I will message you, Vontae, because I know that you'll understand.
I see how it is.
Well, because
my own personal stream, I see.
I don't want to accidentally spoil you on something.
That's fine. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed. That was
all right, Vontae. There you go.
11 chapters.
Well, really, never mind.
Exactly.
Is it from this series or is it from another series?
Another series.
Another series.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Kuma, he shot up my chart, so I don't know where I had him. Like, I would say I always like Kuma, but he was just cool to me. He probably jumped from like 20 to like 5. Top 5.
This is also one of those arcs that, and this is crazy to say with this particular series, it makes you want to go back and reread everything. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about from like Sabaody to now. I'm talking about the entirety of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The way everything's tied in, how old Bonnie is, what Kuma was doing. Each time that you see him, he gets more robotic.
No, what like the reread of the series once like we're like at the final place and there's not like going back, is gonna be insane. The reread is gonna hit so hard.
Man. You can tell Kuma's a character that Oda loves a lot. Like that's very much one of it. Even like the art, the way that he draws Kuma, he always has like a really unique presence, whether he looks really like kind and gentle or when he's angry. He's good at drawing them different expressions.
Oda has a daughter, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Kuma, Bonnie. Yep. And Bonnie, like, I didn't even expect that. Like, I expected Kuma's backstory to be, it's mostly focused on him, but it low key kind of transitioned to Bonnie too, like midway through, which is really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good father and daughter duo right there. You don't get a lot of those in anime.
and it's a found family, which is just another cherry on top. Like,
oh yeah.
But yeah, I agree, Twitchy. She definitely should join the Straw Hats. Like, it just makes sense. Like,
it absolutely does. Like,
I still wanted Yamato to join, but it
care.
is what it is. I know.
I mean, I did too, but narratively, this is greater than Yamato.
Between like Carrot, Yamato, Bonnie, and I don't know who else do we say, like Tashigi.
Caribou.
Shut up.
I will end this stream right now. Don't you say that shit.
Buggy.
No, but like of all the people to join, I feel like she makes the most sense. Yeah. And I hate that Oda baited me with Yamato. But yeah, Bonnie, that makes the most sense.
No.
And she would actually be the youngest, right? Because Chopper's
he's like 14.
A little bit older, right?
Yep. Damn. And of course, Chopper's gonna try a little sister like he does with a Carrot a little bit. So that'll be funny. But yeah, Bonnie, she's very, like I said, very impressive that she did all that and made it that far on her own. Well, obviously she had, some cool, like, what was it, fishermen that she had on her crew, 2 of them. But still, she pretty much carried, like, Law.
Right. And I definitely like that the reason she's a supernova is just because she escaped. It has nothing to do with how she was a pirate or what she was doing. Like,
but that is a feat.
No, it is a huge feat.
Kind of like how Robin was.
It is a huge feat, but I just like that it separates her from
the rest
like
of them.
Kid who was burning down being a natural pirate.
Started from the bottom, now underneath the sea. Hey,
damn. Now we about to see him.
Started from the bottom, now we lower.
Damn.
Oh god. Okay.
Yep. This was a great stream, great reaction. So yeah, where do you rank this back?
Emotional reaction.
I think I already know your answer, but I don't know.
It's got to be the top, man. And this is, again, not recency bias, but if it's not 1, it's 2. It's top 2.
And it was a great experience reading it week to week too, and just binging it, like rereading it while you were streaming it. It's like, damn, it was really good.
I feel like me getting and this is, I'll make this my final point before we get out of here because I'm getting kind of tired. But my issue with My Hero is that the binge was always better than the week to week. And I felt that way a lot when I was caught up in reading One Piece on a weekly basis. But for me to experience this entire backstory in one sitting, granted, it is almost about 3 hours for this entire stream. But that last couple of pages, I almost couldn't read it. It was like that emotional.
Yeah.
It was the final punch that just, and it's not like a bait title. Like, this actually killed me to read.
Yeah.
It's just one more thing on top of another. Like, his backstory just kept getting worse and worse, and then related to Bonnie, and then related to Sentomaru, Kizaru. Keep going.
Yep. And like what Sherm said about Kuma's willpower, I love that, like, because going into his backstory, I thought it was going to be, like, obviously it was sad, but I like that he was able to maintain his own character. Like, he was able to still be Kuma that he's always been. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, a lot worse where, you know, he'd probably go through some kind of depression, like, stuff like that. Typically what you would think from, you know, sad backstories like that. But I like that it was a range of emotions. It was sadness, happiness, everything. Anger, like, it was literally everything that went to his backstory. A lot. But so where, Sherm, do you know where he should stop next for this next?
So I think One Piece has
about 20 chapters.
20 chapters.
22. Yeah. Let me see.
So I could do 1103 all the way to 1112, and then do 1113 through 1122.
Oh, you got some big stuff coming, and it's gonna be hard to break up, honestly.
Let me see. I'm looking at my thumbnails.
I mean, 112 would be fine, honestly.
12?
Like, going through 112 and then, like, just break it up by 10, just because.
Okay.
12. Where the hell is that at? Oh, there we go. Damn. Wait, Oda must have went on a long break at that time. Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why are so many different videos? Okay, that works.
Yeah. Because between 111 and 112, there was a month break.
Yeah.
Oh, was that his, like, sabbatical that he took for, like, the movie or something?
Or was it the eye surgery?
No, I think it was for. Was it for his friend that passed?
I thought it was the eye surgery.
No, it honestly might have been for season 2 of the live action.
Nah, because they just started it. Well,
yeah, but he's probably been, like, writing the script and.
I don't know. I thought it was the eye surgery though, because I remember him saying in the author notes. And then people were saying, "Oh, his heart's going to get better."
But didn't he have like a friend that passed away or something?
I mean, yes, but I think that was just a
1 week.
A 1 week, not a month.
Oh, okay. Either way.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that is good because 1113 is a good chapter to start with.
Yeah. His eye surgery was last year in 2023.
Oh damn. Time.
Yeah.
My time.
Yeah. So his. Yeah. He just took. So the time before that, it was for the film Red, and then it was for the live action, and then the eye surgery. Or he may have taken like two months off, like at different points in 1 year for both of those, because I know that was a big break too. But yeah.
Wait, that is perfect. Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow, 1103 through 1112.
Yep. Because 1113 is the start of something. Like the
you would be so mad if we had you end at 11:13. Oh my god,
that's actually perfect.
Fair enough.
That's a perfect start for that third stream.
Oh my gosh, it is. Holy, wow!
It's a lot of yapping.
I planned that out perfect. You're welcome.
I'm not kidding. I got 3 bottles of water.
There's gonna be a lot of yapping for that third one. I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah.
Bruh, 3 bottles of water and I'm still dehydrated. My throat hurts. I was crying. My eyes hurt.
Back
A
hurts.
great stream though. I know my back hurts. I'm just getting old. I got arthritis in my knee. I can tell it's gonna rain tonight.
This kid hates the rain.
Your boy hates the rain.
All right.
Good stuff, man. Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks.
Thank you both for coming. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I don't know if both of you are the 2 viewers or if we have other people here, but thank you for everyone who tuned in and both of you for joining me tonight. This was an experience, and I'm glad I got it on camera. I was waiting for the longest time to have my One Piece reactions on camera, so this was the move.
Definitely worth it.
But all right, so I guess I'll end it up here. I haven't done a video or a stream on my own channel in like a year, so I don't really have an outro, so goodbye.